Howdy.
All right, try to get situated here and get this up and rolling. Make sure that we are actually live right now. Hold on 1 second. Alrighty. So how are we doing today? Um, First, we got a few things that to talk about first before we start getting into this what if. I thought this was a really good what if though, because we definitely do need to be talking about grid down and things like that. Whether it's from okay, whether it's from an EMP or just anything that could actually knock everything down. We need to talk about like what we would do and stuff like that. But the first thing I want to do today talk about is yeah, I'd like to shoot the dog. The first thing is I'm gonna talk about something good that's happened. We reached 300 subscribers. We're a little bit over now. So thank you guys so much for that, and thank you guys for being here and everything.
We couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys. It's so awesome. Our next big goal is going to be 500, and I don't know if this is possible, but we would love to make that goal by our birthdays, which is in August. And at that time, we're going to have another large giveaway. So if you're new or you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to us. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any of these uploads or anything. And then that way you'll know when we do our live giveaway and stuff, and you'll be able to be in it too. Because it's only for subscribers that will be for the live giveaway.
Yeah, my her birthday's August 11th. My birthday's August 10th. Good planning on mine. I'll never forget her birthday.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy.
I plan it that way.
Let's go ahead and see who's in here right now before I talk about something else that's kind of going on right now. I did see that Pilgrim Prepper was first in the house, so congrats, and thank you for being here so early too. Early after I had uploaded it. And then Kevin Ramsey was pretty close behind in second. We got Mary Miles, Debbie, JRC Homestead, Tiger, Okie Khan, Outlaw Farms, Coffee First Then Speak, Never Look Back,
Williams.
uh,
Debbie 359.
yeah, I said Debbie. Who else did you say? Tina Williams?
Yeah.
Kevin Ramsey. I don't know if I'm missing. Misty was here. I don't know if she's back in the chat or not. She's driving, so if you're listening, be careful driving. And thank you to the mods for being here, for helping out. Hey, Michael G. Okay, the other thing that is going on, which I mentioned this in chat in Prepper Nation this morning and stuff, so it kind of sucks and stuff, but you know, we're looking for a house. Most of you guys know that. We're trying to find something. And I just found out a couple days ago, actually yesterday I think it was, that my kid's father, who is in prison and has been there for 10 years, I think. I don't...
Not quite that long, I don't think.
8, 9,
It was after we got married.
yeah, so something, well, no, it was before we got married. It might have been 8, 9 years. I'm not sure. I don't know how much longer he has to be there or anything.
He was supposed to serve 20, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he's getting out early or anything. But anyway, he told my daughter that we can't leave Texas. And we didn't want to stay in Texas because the property, we just can't find what we're looking for here. We can find so much more property and stuff out of state. Because we did look in Texas, because I mean it would be so much easier to move and stuff. But now I have to deal with that if we want to move out of state, which is kind of what we want to do. And according to our divorce decree, it says in there that I can't move out of state with the kids. Without his permission. However, he's not paying his child support because he's been in prison. He was also supposed to pay for the kids' medical, and he hasn't done that because he's in prison.
Well,
So
he
I'm
wasn't
like,
doing that even before he was
well,
in prison.
yeah, but so I'm like, okay, well, doesn't that mean that he has just made the divorce decree null and void? I mean, if he's not doing two things on it, why should I have to? I don't know. But the bottom of the line is now I need to find an attorney or something that can fix this paperwork or something.
He
I mean,
went
I
so
might
far-
be able to try to do it myself. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
You know,
I did-
while he's in prison, you know, back child support, we were figuring he gets out, he pays back child support. Most cases that is. He even went so far as to petition the court and got a judge to sign off that he doesn't have to worry about paying child support ever.
Yeah, so I'm pretty upset about all this because now this is just something that's going to have to add time to us moving because I don't know how long something like this is going to take. I mean, it could take a month or longer. I have no idea. And also added expense. The attorney that did the divorce and wrote up all the paperwork and stuff, she said that she could put in and take care of that, but it would be like, how much did she say?
Well, this is like several years ago.
Yeah.
And she said $1,500.
Yeah, so it might be like $2,000 or something, and it's like just adding on expense after expense, and I don't know. So I'm just a little bit stressed out about all this right now, but
And of course, we haven't gotten our tax return back yet.
yeah, Dad was supposed to be here like 2 months ago or something, and it just keeps saying, when I look it up, it says, we're working as fast as we can, and it's like, yeah, now would be a really good time for it to come in, honestly.
Although that
But-
money was going to be used for...
It was going to be for moving expenses and stuff, but so now it's like all this stuff is adding up. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just stressing me out. So I'm trying really hard not to get stressed out about this. I mean, a worst case scenario, we move to a place in Texas, we find some place, and if we do, then that's great and everything. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to put it in God's hands and let Him, you know, what we need to do and stuff. But moving is stressful enough. I know a lot of you guys know. You guys have moved, you know, recently and stuff like that. It's just a big pain. So just adding this on top of it, it's like...
Well, it's kind of like all these meetups that are happening around the states. I was kind of wanting to move a little bit more central to where it wouldn't be such a long trip to go to everybody's meetup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's another thing is I wanted to go to Missouri to Backwoods and Hutch's meetup this weekend, but not able to do that because of all this crap that's being thrown at us at once. I mean, I swear, when it rains, it pours. But I'm gonna try to ignore all that and just be happy and stuff.
When does their meetup start?
I don't know. I think Tiger might know. She's in here. I think it might start tomorrow or today or something like that. I'm not sure.
That
So-
would have been kind of a good stress reliever.
Yeah, it would have. Speaking of stress relief, we did go to the range today for a while outside. That's kind of why I look the way I do because, like, my makeup all started sweating up. I mean, it was hot. It was 90 degrees here today.
And
And-
Oakley here.
Yeah, I was having a load of fun. A lot of fun. But, okay, using an AR, that's like my favorite type and everything like that. I really like it. But we are having a problem, and I don't know if maybe anybody out there would know what if it's the mags or if it's the ammo, or if it could be a combination of both, or if it would actually be the gun, but I don't know how to explain it. It just,
Well,
it
it's failing
won't.
you to feed.
Yeah, and then sometimes the mags won't
Won't
lock into place and stuff, and
I'm
a lot
think-
of difficulty with it. I don't know.
I think it's the mags, but I'm not for certain.
Yeah, is that like a common problem with ARs? Do you guys know? Oh, your mic is off. Is it? Let me see. Oh, you just dropped the thing on it. I think you touched the button when you shoot. Mine's on. Why is it not working?
Oh.
Crap. I'm glad I saw this now. It was on though, fine. Let me see that. Crap. Hold on, you guys. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. It looks like mine's working. Yours is trying to feed, but it's not working. Is my mic working? Can you guys hear mine? You can hear me. You can't hear Rambo. Okay. How about we just share the mic like this? Can do this because I don't know what's going on with it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But yeah. What was somebody was saying about?
It's not charged. Is what it is, I think.
Well, it should be fine because it was on, and the other things are working. I hope that it doesn't die mid thing. So let's go ahead and try to do this in case we have to cut off early. I'm not sure. Who else? There's more people have come in here while we're sitting here ranting and raving or going on. Hey, Papa's Farm and James Jenkins, this and that, Matt. Who else came in? Frank Short, Protected Sanctuary. You will. Yes, I know, Misty. That's how come I wanted to do this really because it's like last time I had some problems and I was pretty upset and having some stuff going on and I was gonna cancel and then I'm like, you know what? No, the Beaverines will help me feel better. And by the end of the day, I was actually laughing and stuff. So
I told you we needed to go ahead and do it.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. And I'm sorry about the microphone issue too. I mean, that's just, I don't know what's going on because it was working fine.
Yeah, it did seem like it worked a little bit better after it fired several rounds.
Oh. Yeah. This is going to be a little bit of a pain, but we'll figure it out. I wonder if we should just take the mic off, if it would be hard to hear us. It might be harder to hear.
I would think so.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try to do it this way, and I'm so sorry. Okay, you'll have to kind of speak into the microphone when you talk. Okay. All right. Now I got really confused and don't remember what we were talking about.
Your point of why you were mentioning the lawyer fee.
Oh, yeah. So now we're gonna have to figure out this lawyer thing and everything, and the time and everything, and If you guys want to support the channel, giving us a like, a subscribe, and and sharing out the video, that can really help reach more people, and then that way too we can get our subscriber count up. But also, we do have, if you want to help and support us, we do have a Cash App that is in a pinned comment, and it's also in the description, but by no means don't feel like you have to do anything like that.
Absolutely
but that's just there just in case you do want to do something and to help us, and it's all appreciated, but it's definitely not required.
No, definitely not.
Okay, anyway, I think we're done with our with this stuff, so we want to move on to...
Oh. Yeah, this charger's not working on that either.
Man, and then we just got a new charger. We're not having a great day today, you guys. We're acting like we're like not professionals here. We just went, his Chromebook here, the charger had died on it and it wasn't working. So we went to Walmart and the only one they had was like $40 charger and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So we went ahead and got it and brought it back, and his Chromebook just died. It's not holding the charge. It's not holding the charge at all.
Which also, the electrical in this house is kind of bad.
Yeah, all of our outlets just about, we've only got like about 10 outlets in here that actually work. All the other ones don't. It's really crazy.
Our landlord didn't want to fix anything.
Yeah. And then now our mics aren't working, and oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Just please bear with us, okay?
I did want to, somebody was talking about seed spreaders. If you want a little handheld pistol, I just recently got a Rock Island full-size, high-capacity, double-stack 45 ECP. I know some people complain that it's too heavy. I love that pistol, and I think the heaviness kind of mitigates the kick. Barely any kick. I mean, if you want a low end 1911, that's the way to go.
Oh yeah, I like that one too. My second shot with it, I got a bullseye, and the third shot I got a bullseye right
I
after
got no
that too.
association with Rock Island. I just I got it and I liked it, so I wanted to spread the word. If you're in the market for a lower end 1911, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and it's actually not super lower because it's a double
yeah.
stack. It was a little pricey,
It was
but
a
I
little
mean,
pricey,
it's
but for-
compared
still,
to.
compared to Staccato or
Yeah.
yeah, P14.
This is going to be a little difficult to remember to do, but we just have to get close together. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and start this. So, my first thing to you guys is, okay, what if you guys are sitting here right now and you're listening to us? This is kind of funny, actually, since everything's going out on us right now. But you're sitting here listening to us, you're chatting back and forth and everything, and all of a sudden, your power goes out, your phone goes out, your internet's out. You have nothing, nothing works. It just all stopped on you while you were watching us and talking. What would you do first? What's the first things you would do?
Well, I know what I'd do. I'd walk outside and I'd try to figure out if the neighbors had power.
Speaking of which, okay, this just happened not too long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago or something. We had lost, like, our power went out. It was early in the morning too. It was like 6:37, something like that, and it went out. Actually, it was maybe a month ago or something. And my first thought was, okay, did I pay the electric bill? And I'm like, yes, I did. Okay, good. I'm like, I remember doing that. So then I go and I walk outside and I look around just to make sure to see if anybody else had power. Well, none of their lights are on either. Does anybody else like freak out whenever their power goes out like that for no reason? Like, we didn't have a storm or anything.
Like, is this it? Is this...
Yeah. My first thoughts were, oh my gosh, this is it. It's happening now. Now what are we gonna do? I mean, does anybody else ever feel like that? Because I do every single time.
Sent Angel home from work early.
It might have been, or it was the night before that happened or something. Yeah, because we had lost power all over the place over here. They had, my daughter works at Taco Bell, and they had even sent her home from work because of the power going out. And it was funny, we went to go pick her up, and all the street lights and just like everything was all out and everything. And it was kind of an eerie...
Dark.
Yeah, it was really kind of eerie and scary a little bit. It's like, oh my gosh, because this is what could happen at some point in time.
Could be the way that kicks off.
Exactly. So let's see what's going on in chat real quick.
Yeah, since I can't see my chat, since my Chrome died.
Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, good evening, The Widow's Diary, artist and poet. Good to see you. Yeah, Coffee First says, if I decide it's more than me, I would try to start my car to see if it started. Yeah, that's
I hadn't thought of that. That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, I
mean, we did start up a car because we eventually had to go pick up.
But that's something that I would have never actually thought about testing out to see if that was working, because that's going to tell you how serious it is.
If it's an EMP.
Exactly. Honestly, didn't even think about that. That's a really good one. Well, Michael G said the same thing.
I'm glad we did this tonight, because I didn't even think that.
Yeah, I didn't think of that either. And that's why we are all here and doing these kind of scenarios, so that we can all get ideas and work from each other and help each other and stuff. So if you guys are watching this after the live, watching it, if you've got any comments comment what you would do in some of these situations, and in case, so other people can read that and see the comments and have also some ideas too.
We've got an emergency radio where you can crank it up. At that point, I would be like trying to turn on the news and see if there's anything on it. Like if the car starts up, but get on the radio, listen to the radio, see what they're talking about.
You guys can hear us okay now, right? You can hear Rambo talking over here. I just want to make sure. Is it buffering, Outlaw Farms? I'm sorry. I guess they don't like what we're talking about. fine on. Okay, Coffee First said it was fine on her end. Okay. Hey Sandy, good to see you. Um, okay. Let me see what else. What else did you guys say up here? Let me go back up and see. Yeah, never look back. Say car will start unless it's an EMP. So yeah, that would kind of give you an idea of how serious it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like if the car starts, we can listen to the radio in the car. But then if the car doesn't start, then we do that hand cranked emergency radio.
Yeah. However, the radio in the car might not work though. If the radio
if
in
the
the
car
car,
starts.
well, right, but there might not be anything on the air. Like it might
Yeah,
not.
that's true.
You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
that's just deductive say, things, finding out things that aren't working.
Yeah, if the car starts and the radio works and there's actually waves going, I doubt if the internet was out, your phone and everything quit, that there would be a broadcast on the car radio. I could be wrong, but I
don't
doubt
know.
it.
I think maybe some of the radio stations have emergency power backup. But yeah, I'm not certain. If, like an EMP, I would assume all their equipment would be fried.
Yeah, never look back said if radio don't work, go to ham. Yeah, that's definitely the next thing. I think we need to set up some bases and have some people where we can get a hold of each other through ham radio or something like that if something were to happen.
I'd
You know?
like to get a ham radio and a CB for our vehicle.
Yeah, that's something. One of our next things that we want to learn and pick up are some ham radios, some more walkie-talkies, all the comms type of stuff. That's our next. That's my next goal for learning how to do things like that. I know you don't need like the license. Oh crap! I think mine just went out. My mic went out.
I don't think they were charging. My,
Did my mic go out? Can you guys hear me? It's 5 by 5. Okay, because the light just went out on it, and I'm like, crap, did my mic go out too now, or what's going
so
on?
is this working or
So,
not?
I don't think that one's still not doing anything.
How do you turn it on?
Like, you're supposed to push the button here, and it's supposed to turn on. I'm going to have to take these and really try to charge them up, because I think that's the problem, is I didn't charge it up enough. But, okay, we're good. Okay, if we go out or something, will you guys please, like, put a 0 up or something like that and let us know so I can try to figure out the issue with that? But, yeah, I think comms is very important because if you've got,
something we're lacking.
Yeah, and, you know, if everything goes out, you know, as much as I really don't like the internet and all this stuff, it is our way of communicating with each other. I mean, that's what we do. So in order to be able to communicate any other way, you've got to have some good comms and stuff. And walkie-talkies are good, but they only go a certain distance. They're good for, like, me and you if we have to be in different places. But we need, like, a good setup. But I think the most important thing, though, is, like, the antenna. It needs to be the longer, the higher up, the better it is and stuff like that. But, all right. So what would you do next then if your car was working and everything?
Well, what I do is drive around and see if how far the power outage spread.
Okay. Would you go to any stores and try to stock up on some last minute stuff? Because I think even if their electric is out, their lights, all that kind of stuff, they will probably accept cash and stuff for some things, you know, especially more of the smaller stores and stuff like that. Because I know, like, when I was in hurricanes and stuff like that, we didn't have power for a couple of weeks. And some of the smaller stores would let you buy ice, bread, milk, whatever they had that was left or whatever, and they would let you use cash for it and stuff.
Might get more water, although we already have some. We got a pretty good supply of water. We'll definitely get cigarettes.
Well, maybe we just quit smoking then.
Maybe some beer.
That's probably not the best time to quit is during a crazy circumstance that you're all stressed and everything like that. Probably not the best.
Some tequila and lemon lime and salt.
I don't drink tequila. I don't drink.
Well,
But
I bet you would drink. You'll drink a margarita every now and then.
yeah, Never Look Back says I won't go to stores. That's why I prep. I will get
Yeah,
my
we-
mag activated and get my people gathered. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we-
the most important
we really
thing to
don't
do.
Have to go to a store.
Yeah, I was just wondering
Other than
if
cigarettes.
Yeah, I was wondering if anybody would honestly want to go to a store in a circumstance like that. I
definitely.
think
I would definitely be packing.
Teresa, yes, cigarettes. Yes. Yeah, I think
Cigarettes and beer.
I think staying away from the stores would be best, especially for a little while until you actually know how bad it is and what's going on because
But not Budweiser.
yeah, they can't even give that stuff away right now. Stores are just gonna too many people that are trying. I mean, I would imagine that there would be a lot of stealing, smash and grab or whatever they're
definitely.
called and stuff like that.
I'll be right back.
Okay, where are you going? Okay, well, he just left me, so I guess I'm here by myself now. Oh. Whose birthday is it? Kevin, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Yeah, coffee first, then speak. In New York, it would just be looting. Yeah, that's probably a lot of big cities, and not just New York. Heineken, not sponsored.
talking about today?
Yeah, I should have bought that mic. Can you guys hear us now? With no microphone? Okay, we're good. Can you
Can you hear me?
We're both good? Okay, cool. I'll just do it without the mic. I don't know how the sound quality is though, so I hope it'll be okay. Yeah, I was actually looking at a microphone at Walmart today. I think maybe it was trying to tell me I need to get this and I didn't get it, so.
Although maybe we should get one from Best Buy instead.
No, it was a Blue Yeti, so it's a good one.
Okay.
They're probably about $20 more expensive at Best Buy, so
Okay.
I don't know, but okay. So I don't know what where we left off, what they didn't hear. Thank you guys for letting us know that wasn't working though. Okay. So we were talking about making sure to use all of your gear. Like if you have, different things, check it out, try it, and all that. Same thing with the bug out bags. Make sure that maybe go out camping or something like that. Like primitive camping, try just using stuff from your bag. That way you can see maybe something you needed that you didn't have, or maybe it's too heavy, so maybe some stuff you can get rid of. Try doing all this stuff now. It'll definitely be a good idea for you guys. Trying to make sure nothing's going here. Okay, Frank Short said, internet must be lagging, I still don't have sound. I think everybody else is good. Maybe Frank Short, maybe get out and then come back in, and maybe that will help with the sound. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Never look back. Test it all before. When it happens, it's not the time to see if it works. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Frank Short can't hear me, and I'm sitting here telling him what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, you guys. Will someone please let him know in chat to maybe get out and then come back in? Because, yeah, that... Okay, yeah. All right, you guys, I am tired today. I am really, really tired.
Papa's Farm's going to go set up for his lunch.
Okay, Papa's. I'll see you there in a little while. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be on yours in a bit.
Yeah, we'll be there in a little bit. Okay, also, let's keep with this kind of a little bit. What if this is just a localized thing though in your area? Are you going to, like, you find out it's maybe like your neighborhood or something like that? Are you going to just kind of stay inside and just write it out and see what happens? Or is that the best thing to do? I mean, I don't think that that's a time that you should have to, like, bug out too much.
I don't think so, but like I say, I listen to the radio, see what's going on.
The best that you can. I mean, it's gonna just, although if it's like just a neighborhood or something like that, there's a possibility that I can't think, that the radio would still be working because it might be stationed at, like, farther out, like in a city over or something like that.
Just like check everything you can, car radio, handheld radio. We get a CD, we get a ham radio.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe load up the vehicle.
Yeah, Coffee First said it depends on what the radio said. Yeah, that's like a hurricane, like
if it's gonna be a prolonged or short-lived.
Yeah, if they know that kind of thing, then that's gonna make a lot of difference in what you would do.
Yeah.
Because if it's gonna be for a long time, then you're gonna have to figure out if you're gonna just, like, hunker down there, if you've got enough supplies, what's going on, fortify your house and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's for a short period, more than likely the masses will not get hysterical or crazy or anything. I wouldn't think, but I don't know, because people are weird, so I don't know.
I think things would degrade quickly.
Yeah, but honestly, I think even in a really bad situation, I think most people are so asleep that it might take them like a week to even notice something was going on. I mean, literally, people are walking around at the stores on their phones constantly, looking down. They look like they're zombies and stuff. It's like nobody pays attention to anything.
Was it Blackout or American Blackout that you watched?
I don't remember.
But things went south quickly when the town started to ration food.
Yeah, that's a good movie if you guys haven't seen it. I think
it was Blackout.
Blackout.
Because I think the American Blackout is the documentary.
Yeah, I think
National
it's called
Geographic.
Blackout. I think we watched it on a free thing or something somewhere. I can't remember where it was at, but you guys should watch that and check it out. That was the one where they went to like this guy's farm type thing out in, yeah, that was a really good one. It shows kind of what would happen in circumstances like that.
Yeah, it turned out to be not as widespread or as long lasting as they thought it was going to be. But by that time, people had already died.
People were going crazy quickly, and like they were a small town. Not to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but they were a small town, and people were coming from some of the bigger cities and stuff, and they were doing some horrendous things over there to the people and stuff like that. So I think if you're in a small town, I think you need to fortify yourselves together and try to fend off from bigger cities coming because that could seriously be a problem. You know?
Like the movie Prepper, I think it was, where the neighborhood, and the neighbors kind of band together. Of course, they didn't do it.
Well, they weren't very good.
It was just the beginning, like they were just starting.
Yeah, but the neighborhood kind of became like a mag, and they kind of helped each other out and stuff. Took them a little while to band together and stuff, and also, I'm not really sure why it's called Prepper because I don't think the guy actually was a prepper. They didn't seem to know anything.
No, he was a non-prepper, but he was doing the research to find out how to.
Yeah, he had been learning about it and stuff, but he just didn't have enough of the information, and he wasn't prepared and ready when it happened and stuff. So, I mean, some people say they hate that movie. I've heard comments, and other people say that they like it. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
just a couple of movies for you guys to watch if you.
And if anybody's watching, I'd like to hear what you think about American Prepper. American Blackout. I think it's a docudrama by National Geographic. If anybody's seen it, what they think about it. I've been trying to get John to do that as a movie for us the Wolverines to see.
Okay. All right. So what else is going on in here? Hey, Katrinka, good to see you. You're late, but you're excused. It's okay.
Better late than ever.
Outlaw Farms that she would have to fight off her neighbors. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry about that. Ours, I don't really talk to any of ours very much. One of them is kind of a meh.
That one I think would be helpful. That one would be helpful. That one I don't know. This one would not be helpful, but it would not be against us either.
Yeah, I think they would be all right. I mean, I think if we had to like band together and protect our neighborhood or something, I think pretty much everybody would. I think pretty much everybody around here has guns too, and they've all got flags up and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, that would be a good thing, you know. Yeah. But we still want to get out of this area just because it's too.
That's kind of like one of the reasons why I want to get with our house as much land as possible, because I want to build a retreat, and if things were to go bad, all our friends, our Prepper Nation friends, all you out there,
guys,
all you guys out there would be
These are the only friends that I have.
Yeah.
Internet ones. I don't have any actual other friends. I mean, well, these aren't my friends. These are my family.
Yeah.
So
there's
But
a difference
I
to
wanna,
the family.
wanna build it up where y'all can come and we can have our own mag and be safe.
Yeah, definitely. How are we on time? It's about 6:40. All right.
What time does the Papa's Farm start?
7, so we got 20 minutes.
Okay.
And we'll end it here in a little bit. Also, one more thing I just want to say, make sure to like this video, you guys. And then also, one thing I didn't say earlier about the subscribing thing is that our last video, we had over 600 views, but we only have 300 subscribers. So some of you guys out there are just watching and not subscribing. So please go ahead.
Which is bad, but we were blown away 600 views.
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. That's really good for us. That was like our highest one. So I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and stuff you guys are giving us, but maybe if you could just go ahead and click the little subscribe, that would be awesome.
Please.
Thank you.
It wouldn't be much appreciated.
Oh, what farms? All my neighbors are demo rats. Katrina said the same. She has the same more views and subscribers. Hey, the comedian. Good to see you. I think my chat. Oh, you know what, you guys? Oh, I am so bad. I was in top chat and not live chat. Holy cow! I need to be fired here. Anybody else in top chat too? Gosh. Alrighty then. What else? Do you want to just mention that and about the Trump thing or something, and just see what people think about it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or okay.
Because it's current. And,
yeah.
And like all the bogus charges being brought against Trump. What if they actually arrest him and try him and convict him? And we all know that it would be because they just don't want him running for president. What are we gonna do about it?
Do you think that people are gonna rise up against that? Do you think that that's gonna be like a revolutionary war or some kind of a civil war or?
I would hope so. Revolution.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if that's the thing that would just get people upset enough to actually do something. I wonder if that's what it would actually take. I mean, I'm not saying that Trump is like the best or anything like that.
No.
He had a lot of things. I don't like a lot of things about him and stuff. Although he did much better for the country than what is being done now. However, it wouldn't take much. I mean, I could do more for the country than what he's doing for the country.
It just, I don't know. It seems like every day there's more evidence of corruption in our government.
Yeah, I mean, do you think anything is ever going to happen to any of these people? I mean, like, name some names, like Hunter, Joe, Hillary. I mean, are any of these people going to be held accountable for anything?
Yeah.
And any of the 3-letter agencies, the corruption and stuff that's going on, I mean, is anybody going to be ever held accountable? Or is it just all going to be swept under the rug and,
all the politicians lied to us?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
All this talk about
first only after they die.
all this perversion is being.
Yeah, a comedian said, and then that will give FJB an excuse to enact martial law. Yeah, that's a possibility.
But the thing is, the direction this country's going in, trannies having story time with children, and having basically pornographic material in schools with little children.
Target selling kids clothing and stuff that's
female
for
locker
them.
rooms, female bathrooms.
Against females in sports and stuff. They're playing, I mean.
We are in the end times, I believe.
There is so much stuff going on. It's like, and they're trying to make it so
normal.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're trying to normalize it. They're trying to normalize. I probably can't really say this word at all.
Perversion?
no, it's a different word, but what's his name that I can't say any of this stuff because I'm gonna wind up getting in trouble. I'll just leave it at that. They're just trying to normalize stuff that should not be normalized. Some of those people that were on that list that someone had,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
They're trying to normalize what they were doing and what happened because they don't want any of these people to get in trouble or anything for it. So they're trying to normalize it now in society and all this stuff. And so many people are just eating it up and they're like, oh yeah, that's, it's fine, dude, no, it's not fine. And some people just need to stand up for this, and they need to stand up for the kids. They need to stand up for everything that's going on. And I'm getting so irritated. I can't even speak right now. Go ahead.
we need to right the ship, correct the course. We need a strong person that we can rally behind.
And I don't know if that person is Trump.
Right,
I don't know.
think he's the closest thing we have right now.
Yeah.
I wish he was better, but he's
Well,
the closest thing.
isn't he trying to come against the two-way and stuff like that? Isn't he like trying to put some gun control into place and stuff? Trump.
I don't know. I know.
Yeah, Michael G put what I was trying to say on there. Yeah, of the person. Yeah, very good. Thank you.
You figured it out.
Yeah, I figured when I said the list thing that it would.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out how to say these, how to word this stuff. That's another thing too. It's, I like to be able to come here and, be a YouTube creator and talk to you guys and about what's going on and stuff. But with the censorship, which is unreal, it's like I can't sometimes say the things that I want to say or how I want to say it, and it makes it so difficult. So it's like I gotta start having some code words for some stuff, I guess, or something. I don't know.
We need a leader that will bring back patriotism. Is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
This country is a good country. I've traveled a lot overseas, and like we need another Ronald Reagan. We need somebody that can speak eloquently about patriotism, about God and country and family.
Yeah, Teresa, I saw you put that in a comment somewhere earlier today too, about crazy a child can get it cut off, but a woman can't have her tubes tied without at least 2 kids in a certain age and stuff. And I went through that too myself. Actually, I had endometriosis, and it was really bad and really painful. It gave me a lot of pain, a lot of back problems and stuff. And I had decided that after my son was born, I just wanted to go ahead and have that taken care of and stuff. And he wouldn't do it right then. I had to keep hounding him for like months afterwards. So instead of me being in the hospital at one time, having a baby, and then that, no, I had to go back and then have it at another time after he finally gave in to me telling him, yes, that's what I want. I need to have this done and stuff. I mean, it's completely ridiculous. So yeah, I totally understand, because that's what happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky Roberts has endometriosis too. Yeah, it's really rough, and like I feel for you, because the pain and everything is horrendous. In fact, I had to go in and get scraped in order, because I couldn't even have any kids at that point and stuff. And then by a miracle I did, but and then I was like, okay, I've had 2, let me just go ahead and get this taken care of, because the pain was just so ridiculous every month and stuff, and he just did not want to do it. It just took him forever and ever, me harassing him and saying, come on, you said you were going to do this then, let's do this now.
Yeah,
So,
if he had to deal with that
yeah.
pain, he would think otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Short said we're so divided right now. I don't see anybody bringing us together for any reason. Yeah, like I said, I really think this country's just about gone too far. I don't know if there's much that can be done to save it. Honestly, I think we're at there's just nothing, and I don't think anyone is going to be able to reverse the damage that has been done.
Well, the thing is, I think that when I was growing up, you had two sides. They had a different idea how to do things, but they had the same goal.
Yeah.
Just different paths to that goal.
And now we've got two different sides that are at each other, and the goal's not the same anymore. They're not trying to get to the same goal with different ways. It's like everybody, and they're trying to divide us, is what they're doing. They don't want us all to get together like this and talk and have smart conversations about what they're doing. They don't want us to see that. That's part of what the problem is.
I think that evil has spread across our nation.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe not all of you guys out there believe in God or the Bible or whatever, but you know, I mean, I feel like the Antichrist spirit is really strong right now, and he is working overtime on the whole planet, just working extra hard to bring things down, and yeah, it's.
Yeah, but that movie 1984 was not good, but it had that's our future if we don't change it.
Yeah, that's another thing. What would it be like if we had to live in a world, like, I'm talking like, okay, minus the zombies, but let's talk like Walking Dead, but minus the zombies, just in a world where there's no law, there's no government, there's no electricity, there's nothing, and you're having to do that for like 10, 20 years or something. I mean, that's going to be something that would be so hard to do after so long, because you're going to run out of supplies eventually. The stores are going to run out of things. You better be having some really good gardens and having a lot of animals that you can,
Right. It goes back to our history. Shortly after the country became a country, and we didn't have electricity.
Well, no, we didn't. I mean,
but let me.
Okay.
But we had the Bible to guide us.
Well, what I was gonna say is most people nowadays can't live without electricity and air conditioning and stuff. They're so used to this stuff, even though we've done it, years and years. Sorry, even though we've done it for so many years. People, I mean, they wash clothes with one of those washing board things and stuff. Didn't have washer and dryer. Used lantern lights and stuff. Didn't have vehicles and stuff. But the problem is we've become so accustomed and so spoiled with these things that most people could not live and survive without them.
Yeah, I mean, it would be uncomfortable, but I could do it.
Well, I mean, most people in here probably could. So I'm not meaning any of you guys. I'm just meaning the population. I'm really gonna whack you with my hand here. I just mean the population in general. Most people just would not be able to do that. I mean, most of the guys, people in this chat, people that watch prepping channels and things like that, most of them would be able to handle it and stuff. But what is it, like only 3% of the population are preppers or something? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that's a really high percentage
I think
that
it's
isn't.
a little bit higher than
Maybe
that.
a little higher than that. But, I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't. And a lot of people that will die. They just won't make it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
So-
Yeah. Well.
So the best thing to do is just make sure that you are prepared for everything. Make sure physically too you're prepared that you can handle doing stuff. It might be rougher. You might have to be chopping down logs,
trees.
You know what I'm trying to say.
And the things
Making
that-
some
the
firewood and
things that are
stuff. Don't. Yeah, that was funny. I was tired, okay?
Oh, okay.
But, excuse me. But, yeah, doing physical things that you're not used to doing and stuff. So just make sure you're physically able to do it. Make sure you're mentally able to deal with what's to come.
I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I think probably a lot of people are, but you know, it will be hard.
No, yeah, it'll be hard. It's I'm gonna have to be put in solid labor from sun up to sunset, and it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be cold, and I'm looking forward to it.
I think a lot of people actually probably are, but I was just trying to read chat here because I haven't really been looking too much, so I want to see if there's something I'm missing in here or something. All right, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before we go ahead and call it? Because we're about at an hour here, and
Wow, already?
also. Yeah, we got a few minutes, but
Okay.
also you guys, after this, Papa's Farm is going live too. So if you guys all, after we're done, jump on over there, go to his and show him some love and stuff.
We're
and
going
some,
to be there.
and some support. We'll be over there too. If Ahmad don't mind, put Papa's Farm. If you can put it up in the chat for me, so that way if anybody is not subbed over there or something, that you guys can go over there and check it out.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Anything else you want to talk about, or is that?
I guess that's it.
All right. Really sorry again about the microphone issues and everything that's going on.
Hopefully we'll have that fixed by next time.
Yeah, I'll see what's going on with these. That's weird. I don't know if they just died or what happened. I mean, they're like really cheap ones. So yeah, by next week we'll definitely have something else up. So I guess that's gonna be it then. We'll see you guys next week Thursday for another What If, and then tomorrow I'll see some of you guys in Prepper Nations chat.
Yep.
All right, you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for being here. We
Yeah, thank
appreciate
you.
it. All right.
We wouldn't be here without you.
Yes, thank you guys so very much. All right, bye.
Night.